You know what frustrates me more than anything? Leaders, entrepreneurs, and everyday people with incredible ideas, brilliant visions, but nobody listens to them. Not because their ideas aren't valuable, but because they aren't communicating in a way that creates credibility and trust. And listen, I get it. I've been there. I've walked into rooms full of people that didn't believe in me. And I had to learn if I wasn't clear, confident, and compelling, my voice would get lost in the noise. So today I want to give you something real. How to speak with clarity so that people actually hear you, remember you, and take action. I always say be seen, be heard, and be relevant. Hi, my name is Lena Nasserdeen. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and welcome to Rise Up For You TV. We get the honor of working with organizations and entrepreneurs all over the world to help them build true success with the skills that actually matter. And when I started Rise Up For You, I didn't have any funding. I didn't have connections. I knew nothing about entrepreneurship. I had $100 and a fire inside of me, and that was pretty much it. I remember buying my groceries at the 99-cent store. But I understood that if I was gonna grow this business without having a footprint in entrepreneurship, that I had to stand out and that I had to communicate in a way where people would say, yes, I wanna work with her. And let me tell you what happened. Every time I left the meeting, every time I went to a networking event, I got sharper and better on how to communicate clearly. I would watch the audience and see, do they understand what I'm saying? Do they look confused? Do they get what I do, or did they think I was just a life coach? And when I started to make the small shifts I'm gonna teach you today, people started to lean in. They started to say yes. They started to say, hey, let's talk about this. I want to bring you on board. That's when I realized that clarity, it's not just about words, it's about power. And leaders who can articulate their thoughts clearly are the ones who can influence, engage, and truly create long-term success. So let's jump in. First step is defining clarity and making it relatable. So clarity is this: your message, it's understandable, it's memorable, and it's actionable. Period. Understandable, memorable, and actionable. Think about it. Have you ever sat in a meeting where someone talked for 10 minutes and they just kept rambling, and at the end, you have no idea what they just said and you didn't remember anything, right? Clarity is when someone speaks and you immediately know what they want, why it matters to you, and what you should do next. So I always say the what, the so what, and the now what. For me, it was never about being the smartest person in the room. It was about making sure that my voice was not ignored and that people can connect and relate to it. Number two is breaking some of these common blocks, right? Now let's be real. Why do so many of us struggle with clarity? Well, one, we assume people get us. You know what I mean? No, they don't. Right? And I'm guilty. I've said that phrase before. Do you know what I mean? And I realized they actually have no idea what I'm talking about. Number two, we overcomplicate things. We throw in all these buzzwords and all this jargon, corporate jargon, $10 million words. You're not impressing anyone. You're just confusing them. And the third is that we lack structure. We jump all over the place and we take what we're saying completely out of order. We hedge because we're scared. So we get into our mind and we start to get insecure. And we don't listen. Communication isn't about you, it's about them. If you don't know who's in front of you, then you can't connect and your message will never land. And see, these are some of the 5 common roadblocks that I see when people are trying to connect, communicate, or drive any kind of influence. And let's be clear, this is not just for the keynote speaker that's on stage in front of thousands of people. This is also for the leader that's running team meetings every week, or for the executive that's walking in front of a board. So here's 5 practices I want to share with you that have actually worked for me and worked for my clients and leaders all over the world that we work with. Again, everything from Fortune 5 companies down to entrepreneurs. Number 1 is lead with a 1-sentence summary. Before you say anything, ask yourself, what is the intent and what's the one thing I want them to walk away with? Say that first. Start the meeting or the talk with that. Number 2, chunk your message. People remember things actually in 3s. So here's the problem, here's why it matters, and here's the solution, right? Number 3, tell stories. Data is great, but stories stick. When I tell my story about building a business from nothing, people remember. Why? Because they can see themselves in it. They can relate, they can connect, and they can feel that I'm a real human being that's just doing my best every day just like them. Number 4, ask a ton of questions. Communication is not a monologue, it's a dialogue, okay? So asking questions, what are your thoughts? Pause to create connection. That's how you really create influence. And my last step is clarity check. After you finish speaking, ask if someone had to explain this to a 12-year-old, would they get it? If not, we need to simplify. So let's do personal exercise. Let's walk through this right now. Grab a pen and a paper and a pencil, whatever you need. Think of something you need to say this week, maybe to your team, your partner, your boss. Do you have it? Okay, perfect. What I want you to do is write down the 1-sentence summary, the 1 sentence of what you want and what you're going to be doing today. Add 3 points to support it. Find one story or example that could bring it to life, that could bring connection. And that's it. You just built a clear, compelling message to start. If I could learn this at rock bottom, sitting with nothing but my laptop at a coffee shop, so can you. Now here's the part that nobody tells you. Clarity feels really uncomfortable at first. It feels simple. Like, wait, is this it? Am I being clear enough? Do I have enough content? Is there enough information? And the truth is, yes, that's it. People don't want fluff. They don't like hype. They want direction, they want clarity, and they want understanding. I've had executives tell me, Netta, if I don't use all the big words, my team won't respect me. Wrong answer. Respect comes from trust and confidence, not from jargon. You know, the first time you strip away the extra fluff and speak directly, you're gonna feel naked because you're gonna realize how much stuff you put in between that muddies your message. But the impact, people are finally gonna understand you, they're gonna get you, and they finally are going to follow you and understand the vision of where you're going. So here's my challenge to you. I've given you a lot today in this video, but this week, take the one conversation that we talked about, simplify it. Use the tools that I gave you. Notice the difference in how people respond to you. Because the truth is, when you own your clarity, when you own your influence, in today's world, your clarity might be the very thing that sets you apart. So don't wait. Start speaking with clarity today because people are waiting to hear you. Again, my name is Lena Nasserdeen. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and welcome to Rise Up For You TV. Have you ever walked out of a meeting wishing you had said it better? Well, you're not alone. Nearly 70% of professionals admit they stumble over the words in high-stake moments. And when communication falls short, opportunities slip away. You know, your message, it can open doors when it is delivered with clarity and confidence. So whether you're leading a meeting or speaking from stage, influential communication, it's what sets you apart. It's what makes you be seen, be heard, and be relevant in a world that is inundated in every industry. At Rise Up For You, we help you move beyond simply delivering words. We help you influence thought, inspire action, and create real movement in people. We'd love to connect with you. We'd love to share more, and we'd love to help you be a true influencer in your communication. So if you're ready to amplify your influence, book a complimentary call below, and let's share together how we can help you be the best you can be in communication and impact.